Welcome back, everyone, to more Assassin's Creed Origins. I think we're playing as her name's Lola, but I'm not certain about that. We'll find out shortly. I wants me to get into the Animus, which I'm not going to do. So I want to explore first. Let's go down this way. I think we are in Egypt. I was just thinking, I have no clue where I am. But it looks like I'm in Egypt. Because, you know. What do they call these hieroglyphs? These might be hieroglyphs. I don't know. And this is a sarcophagus or something. Let's get up close. Mummy.
Come forth by day, and I will guide you home.
Who are you talking to?
Bayek's mummy.
Real chatterbox, that one.
It's Bayek. Oh, it's hooked up to Bayek. That might be how we're seeing his memories. Also, I'm not sure how to say her name. It was Layla, so Loya? Laya? I don't know how to say it. I can't jump down there. Maybe I can go down later, though. Looks like an abyss, though. Maybe I don't want to go down there. Looks like an instant death spot from Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Just randomly fall down there, just die. Whoa. I'm in a big cave. All these spotlights.
Generator's holding up. Good job, Layla.
Layla! I'm so stupid. I should have known that. Can I get... It's there, I can see it, I just don't know how to access it. Maybe the game will let me start climbing stuff later and I'll get it then. Up? No. Okay, we'll worry about that later. I can crouch. I don't have any other controls though.
Damn it, my papers went everywhere.
Whoops, anything important?
Yeah, the notes on the Animus.
How'd your papers end up everywhere? That doesn't make any sense to me. At least this lady knows how to run. I would hate if this was a walking section only.
Oh, found my notes on the gene sequencing code.
Are you ever gonna tell Milton that you tested it with his DNA?
No, and neither are you. There's more than one way to donate your body to science.
That's a little weird. And maybe unconstitutional. Although they're not exactly in the US. Because this actually Assassin's Creed's a United States game, right? Or an American game. I think. Now that I think about it, who even makes Assassin's Creed? Is this Ubisoft? I'm good. Yeah. I think Ubisoft's American. I can jump down from things, I just can't climb things. Climb the spikes. Well, we have a whole computer of things to read. Got the Gone Files. Layla Hassan Project, The Empirical Truth, Abstergo, Historical Research Division. Got some pictures we can look at. New York City. Okay. She took apart a cell phone, or not a phone, a phone but not a cell phone. Backstage at the Ria Victoria concert, Madison Square Garden. Best use of Berkeley's dorm. We're gonna ignore that one. Philadelphia, the Call of Adventure. More Philadelphia. The entry for the DIY pinball contest. That's actually pretty cool. I don't know how you program that though. We got to see a picture of Layla. That's a little weird. What's WER? Whir. Oh god, I gotta get closer to read stuff. Sticky post. Layla Van Hassen is now moderating the Whir Mind Blown channel. Got a story that sounds like fiction, but that's actually science. Post it. There are minds to be blown and brains to be fed. Play nice or I'll get you banned, for starters. I'm not sure I like our protagonist. Another fake so-called Voynich manuscript popped up at auction last week in Athens, Greece. It's the third time in the past 10 years. Funny how this manuscript keeps appearing in history books only to be stolen shortly after. And for what? Flower sketches and esoteric formulas? Rumor has it even Abstergo has a major interest in the item, but you didn't hear that from me. Who is she talking to? Crystal balls do exist, they're just shaped like computers. Clydonamics? I'm gonna go with Clydonamics. I can't barely read it. Clydonamics is right off from Asimov's Psychohistory. Forward-thinking scientists are using historical data from the past to build mathematical models that help them predict the future. So far, they're pretty accurate. Problem is, the future ain't pretty. Would you trust your rig to tell you what's coming? Is tomorrow really only a string of numbers? I think Our Lady might be a conspiracy theory person. Susie Patootie. Who wrote this game? Challenges the users of WER Mindblown to a contest for the best PIY paintball machine ever built. Oh, that's what we saw earlier. Entries must be submitted before June 18th, 2027, with a link showing the machine in action. If there aren't any sound or light effects, don't even bother submitting. Hashtag maker's gonna make, hashtag get tinkered. Can we have Desmond back? Can we just bring him back from the dead? Hi, I'm Layla Hansen, and I'll be hosting an AMA, I don't know what that means, on July 7th, 2017. So, AMA about Mindblown, life hacks, keyboard pimping, cutting edge technologies, Zeletics? Zetetics? I gotta get like super close if I actually want to read this. Classic rock in my travels. Be warned though, I won't be answering anything pertaining to Aspergo Industries. I enjoy using the word no, so make an effort and ask something that won't bore me. Ground penetrating radars are used to explore what might be hidden under ancient monuments. Cavities were detected under the Sphinx pause some 20 years ago. Most are natural caves, but some have yet to be investigated. Could one of them be the mythic Hall of Records, a lost library, much like the lost library of Alexandria? I wonder if that's the place that Bayek's supposed to go meet that random woman at. He was, as we found in the last episode, he's supposed to go meet her in a library. The idea is not new. Gladstone Kitteridge Esquick went on famous digs trying to uncover the lost knowledge in the 19th century. That's all of the WER. There's so much left to read. This episode's probably just me going through the computer. Listen to the audio and hope nothing's copyrighted music.
So long, and thanks for all the fish, Berkeley. March 21st, 2006. The day Layla Hassan drops out of college. That's right, Professor Moore. I'm not finishing that Jane Eyre paper. I got a job, and I'm headed to Philly next week. This whole classroom thing, It's not for me. Mom and Dad are freaking out, but they'll accept it. I'll be working towards something real, making real money, and I'll be closer to home. Not that I'll visit any more often. Sophia promised there'd always be a place for me at Abstergo, as long as I show them what I can do with a circuit board and a pair of pliers. Sure, I'll have to work my way up to a place on her special project, but that doesn't matter. It won't be long before she or her father, Mr. Alan Ricken, notices what I'm capable of and asks for my help on the Animus.
Okay, so her last name is pronounced Hassan, and she has way too much attitude.
I swear, I get more done reading the latest copy of Wired on the toilet than the rest of the guys do all day in the lab. I mean, the body band? Really? If people can't take a walk on their own, they aren't going to listen to a watch that tells them to do it either. This is all so pointless. I should just go back to... Wait. That's probably what the body band would tell me to do. What I should do is build something that will simultaneously blow people's minds and the doors off the Animus Project. Nothing at Abstergo Fitness is going to be big enough for that. I'm bored as hell. But there's nothing like boredom to stimulate creativity. Yep. I think the body band needs a little adjustment to its language processing program.
I think the point of that is just to show that she understands technology very well and can experiment with technology and stuff. Also, I think she's about to make the body band be able to cuss at people.
The right decision always feels like home. My stuff's the same. My locker smells the same. It's like I never left. But I did. And I can never unlearn what I know now. How will it change my work at the Historical Research Division? Hard to say. All I know is that it will. Our Dom booked us a lunch. Nothing fancy. She wanted me to meet Deanna Geary, my new medical officer. She looks like she was born in the middle of a cornfield, but she seems okay. I can't believe she left homemade cookies on my desk. I don't know why I told her about getting stood up last weekend. I never talk about personal stuff at work. At least it seems like I can trust her. You need that to stay alive in the field. Too bad most of Abstergo's tactical units don't consider trust a priority.
We can see that between this one and the last one, 8 years have passed, and Layla has now met the medical officer. 2016.
Aho, the portable Animus. No mention in the official credits, but all those emails, all those middle-of-the-night phone calls from Madrid, there's a lot of me in there. Sophia, if I'd known you just wanted to strip mine my brain and leave me in the dark, I never would have followed you. Go away! There's no candy here! Nothing in life is ever free. Ever. The Animus. I can tell. I know it wouldn't have worked without my advice. Just look how they did the heat sink, the VRMs, the high amperage rating by transistor. It was me who told them it would offset failure of the... What's this? Hello there, DNA reader module. Are you ringing my doorbell? Maybe there's some candy here after all.
I forgot to silence my phone so you couldn't hear any notifications I get, but that's okay. Also, I didn't understand half of what she said. There's probably about one person who's played this game who understands
I've come
it.
to the conclusion that Sophia is shit at hiring staff. The entire Madrid facility. Ugh. How do they not see it? It would be so easy. You just have to parse the genetic memory input and work from smaller data pools. You could even process incomplete samples and still create a reliable model for high levels of synchronization. The reader module and the decryption software would need an update, but it's doable. Madrid's probably congratulating themselves just for getting this far. Meanwhile, I'm partying with some congealed veggie curry, 3 plasma screens, a disassembled Animus, and Raw Victoria's debut album on loop. It's hectic. Dee will be mad when she sees how I use Milton's DNA, but what did she expect when she asked me for help? I needed someone's genetic profile to test the Animus, and, well, his was right there. All in the name of science.
She said veggie curry. I had a chicken curry last night.
I like morning briefings. They're short, minimal nonsense, and they have free coffee. No downtime this week. They're putting me and Dee on a plane to Alexandria 2 days from now. I don't get why Hathaway's in such a rush. We're being deployed to extract an artifact. If it were a person of interest, the push would make more sense. A person could be halfway across the world in a couple of hours. But an artifact that's been sitting around for 2,000 years, it's not going anywhere. An artifact of high interest. Heard that before. It always ends up being some crappy pottery shard or half an old book. My Animus runs on DNA, not tableware. It'll be strange visiting Egypt for the first time since 2013. Back then I went looking for my roots and found trouble instead. It's good that Dee's coming. She always keeps me from doing anything too stupid.
Alright, now I'm starting to understand. Okay, so I don't understand all the technical stuff, just because I don't know anything about biology and technology. But I think I'm following the plot now. Okay, so they sent her to Alexandria, which I think is probably where I am now, and that artifact is the mummified corpse of Bayek, which we're probably going to hear that in this last one.
Turns out the artifact of high interest is also a person of interest.
A mummy.
A mummy. And a golden opportunity. I've informed Dee of some changes I'm making to our assignment parameters. She acted mad, but I know she's eager to see my Animus field tested. Abstergo won't mind. Well, they would if they found out, but they won't. Hathaway's intel was a disaster. They have no idea what's going on with this extraction. Field tech is fun and all, but that's not why I left Berkeley. If the Animus lets me ride DNA this old, if the reader can model the missing codons and extrapolate the genetic memories that aren't mine, Sophia would lose her Abstergo. Abstergo will come to me on their hands and knees. My name will be right up there with Warren Biddix. Ana Metakida Minda. Too bad the Madrid facility got blown up. But I bet they'll build a new one soon. This one will be in Philly, and its lead engineer will be Layla Hassan.
Earlier, the subtitles were moving faster than the audio was, but now the subtitles are moving slower than the audio. That is all of the audio. I don't think I'm gonna read all of this. It's gonna take a while. I want to read Desmond's. Oh no. I was thinking there might be like one thing. Let's just click on the first. Oh, whoa. Medical report. He was fit and cleared for the Animus September 2012, willingly collaborated in the project, and yet he was found dead 3 months later in a cave in upstate New York. Apparently on the run. What happened to him? Why did he leave? Subject 17. Yeah, I remember there was some weird stuff going on with Desmond, but I never actually got too far in any of the games, nor beat any of them. Patient has no active complaints, no active distress, no prior history, blood pressure is normal, primary blood analysis, no significant traces of chemicals that could lead to neurological disorder, no indication that patient would be prone to neurosis. Unlike previous subjects, patient is psychologically stable. You are clear to proceed. So I think not last time. There's so many games before this one. Back originally when you're playing as Desmond in Assassin's Creed, I think 1 through Revelations, you are the subject going into the Animus because you have blood connections to the assassins. So that's why they use Desmond. This lady seems to be going into the Animus and reliving memories of Bayek through Bayek's DNA without having any connection to him. That's what it seems, at least. Yeah, that's a lot of emails. I might explore some of that later on, but I'm not going to do it now. Let's read the intro and then be done reading. Over the years, I've seen my fair share of cozy, yeah, let's just cuss. The cozy shit at Abstergo. Broken promises, backstabbing, obscure HR procedures, false pretense. You see that in every corporation, but people, all key players, leaving or disappearing or dying in mysterious circumstances, it's right out of a conspiracy theory movie. Sometimes there's not a word from higher management, just like that person was never here in the first place. Other times, we get a lame-ass excuse that smells of bullshit. When I think about the people that left, when I think about how Abstergo dealt with their departure, something just doesn't add up. I knew some of them. Oh, I can't scroll down. I knew some of them. There weren't the kind of people to just quit. Who just quit to accept a job next door for a salary bump. I'm missing something. What is it? What really happened to these people? Did their disappearances have more meaning than management would like us to believe? Abstergo, if I could open you up with a 2x4, 2x4, a 2x4 screwdriver to find out what's behind that nice shiny facade of yours. I asked Latia? It's hard for me to read it. Looks like Laetitia. Tia, so Latia. England about it once. I made a vague reference to Subject 17 and she sharply answered to keep to my stuff and stay out of it. Those are the exact magical words you don't want to have with me. Just ask my dad. I don't think she really mentioned her dad in any of her audio or anything, but I guess she didn't really mention her mom either. Well, let's go ahead and power down. I think that's us. What's this about? Power down. Okay, video's already running. It's time, but let's get into the Animus. Yeah, I don't want to go explore the desert.
Going back in. This is so badass.
Be careful.
Wonder where it's gonna pick us back up at. Don't need to change the difficulty, I'm doing fine. Quest log, already know about that? Nightmare mode, activate the nightmare mode difficulty if you're up for a real challenge. I think I'll pass. I don't think I'd ever get anything done, I'd just keep dying. Move R to switch, yep, I know about lock target. Store gear, all items purchased in the store cannot be dismantled, so you never risk to lose them. That probably also keeps you from just getting a bunch of material, just buying weapons and dismantling them. I think we're 9 or 8 parts in. Assassin's Creed Origins. Welcome everybody. Now we know what we're playing. Oh, is that new? I finally got through the tutorial. Or prologue. We gotta give a name to our camel. I'm not using the store.
I must protect this great land. Alexandria is where the snake thrives, and Aya lives. I must find them both.
Oh, I got a bunch of quests. I think the trials are too hard for me. Bayek's promise, obviously, is gonna be throughout the game. I'm in search for my wife. Or Bayek's in search of his wife. Having killed Medamoon and Siwa, Bayek bid farewell to his friend Hepzibah and set out across the desert to Alexandria. There, his wife Aya has been researching the other masked men. Oh, so that's who we were talking about earlier. He must find her, knowing only the approximate location of her cousin's house. Together they will plot their next move. So is it level 43? Yeah, we're gonna leave those away. Leave those alone for a while.
My old friend Menehet. He will be in the temple. He always is.
Do I need to be following this road? You know what? Let's go see what that question mark is before we run the opposite direction of it. I'm gonna do the question mark, I think, and then I'm probably gonna end off. Oh,
Guards here are vigilant.
Never mind, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to defeat these guys. Say level 7. 6, 6, 8. Let's equip the Predator bow and just see how much damage we deal. Where do I go for that? I forgot where I go. Oh, this is where I go. Ooh, actually, the Predator bow doesn't do very much, but let's still take a shot. I might be able to do it. We're gonna give it a try.
Survive an encounter with me.
To me, brother!
Shit! What's going on?
Escape! Damn it, we must catch up!
Nice, Captain's dead.
Wind is picking up. Not good.
I don't know what's up with the wind. Does that just make it...
Time to rest him. Target!
Oh, they know I'm here.
I have him! I have the range!
Captain might be dead, but I'm going to be soon too.
Mine now!
Come on, let's ride.
Whoa.
There you are! Target lined up!
Ooh, I'm really gonna get myself killed if I'm not careful.
Whoa.
Try to check for loot. I'm out of arrows. Will you jump?
Whoa.
You will. Okay. Let's see if can I switch my bows in combat.
Whoa. Yeah.
Nice, got the shield.
Whoa.
Okay, there's 3 guys I killed down here. Got their loot. Wonder if the guy I killed up here dropped anything.
Whoa.
He did not. Okay.
Whoa.
While they're off over there, let's head in. Can I grab that one, please? Oh, there we go. Having a difficult time looting that one. What do we got? We got some plot. Come on, can I interact, please? Okay, let me get the chest, because it wants me to take the chest first. Mobbery. I am sending a parcel your way. It contains dozens of books of the dead that we've stolen. You are to find their owners and demand a high price to have them returned. Do it discreetly. We don't want the temple priest finding out who did this. Yeah, we're gonna make sure we kill off those last two bandits before we leave. Can I do a silent takedown? Yes. Whoa, got a snow or
Let's keep my
a
mouth
sandstorm.
closed.
It's pretty cool. Got a sandstorm. You're dead. Make you regret ever taking part in your crimes. And I got a vulture. Well, I think I'm gonna just kind of stay here till the sandstorm passes. And that works fine for me, because that is all for today. We will travel to Alexandria next time. End off this part here. And this is the last of my recording session for at least this game. I hope y'all enjoyed. I know there was a lot of just plot being dumped earlier with Layla. But we're back to Bayek. Didn't take too long. My camel growling? Trying to do an intro or an outro, buddy. You okay? Well, I hope you're having a better day than this grumpy camel is. Y'all have a great day. I missed.